New resort planned near Zion National Park. Supreme Court turns back on Utah's push to control public land. And your daily weather forecast coming up with highs, lows, and everything you need to know for the days ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. The historic Trees Ranch near Zion National Park is set to become a resort following a Washington County decision to rezone the area. Plans include a hotel, short-term rentals for up to 350 guests, and private homes. Environmental groups and local stakeholders have raised concerns about potential impacts on wildlife, water resources, and the area's natural beauty. The National Parks Conservation Association and others are calling for ongoing collaboration to minimize harm to the area's ecosystem and maintain the land's historical and ecological significance. The U.S. Supreme Court has rejected Utah's bid to take control of large portions of federally managed public lands. The court declined the state's request to file a lawsuit seeking control of about half of the federal land located in Utah, an area used for energy, grazing, and recreation. Utah leaders expressed disappointment, but clarified the decision doesn't prevent them from pursuing the case in lower federal courts. In a joint statement, Governor Spencer Cox and other state officials vowed to keep fighting for local stewardship of public lands while working to improve land management practices. Let's take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. In St. George, it's currently mostly sunny with a temperature of 46 degrees. Tonight's low is expected to be 24 degrees, with tomorrow's high reaching 50 and a low of 25. Over in Mesquite, it's sunny and 52 degrees at the moment. Expect a low of 33 tonight, with tomorrow's high around 56 and a low near 36. Meanwhile, in Cedar City, it's mostly sunny with a current temperature of 30 degrees. Tonight's low will drop to 14 degrees with a high of 39 and a low of 15 expected for tomorrow. Now we'll head over to Aaron Crane for your Region 9 local sports update.
Thanks, Monica. This past week in sports, in Region 9 boys basketball Friday night, Dixie bounced back with a convincing 49-35 home win over Snow Canyon. After a tough loss to Pineview earlier this week, the Flyers locked in on defense, holding the Warriors to just 3 points in the fourth quarter. Colin Simmons and Tyson Forsey led the way for Dixie, combining for 29 points, while Isaiah Thompson paced Snow Canyon with 16. The Flyers evened their Region 9 record at 2-2 and improved to 10-5 overall. Meanwhile, Crimson Cliffs continued their dominant run, defeating Hurricane 80-68 to stay unbeaten in Region 9 play at 4-0. Brigham Kemp's 25 points and Kaylin Hughes' 21 weren't enough for the Tigers, who dropped to 1-3 in region play. Crimson now shares the top spot in the standings with Pineview as the season heats up. Desert Hills secured a thrilling double overtime victory over Pineview on Saturday, winning 69-64 in a Region 9 girls basketball showdown. The Thunder's Miley Villanueva scored 16 points with key contributions from Tacey Bernardo and Ellie Heaton, who combined with clutch free throws and baskets in the final moments. Pineview battled hard with Reese Gustin and Ella Fiafia each scoring 18 points, but they couldn't overcome Desert Hills' late-game rally. The Thunder improved to 6-6 overall and 1-3 in region play, while the Panthers dropped to 8-6 and remained winless in Region 9. Now back to you, Monica.
Thanks, Aaron. Mature western soapberry trees, a rarity in Utah, are thriving in Vernon-Worthen Park, offering shade and unique berries that can be used as a natural soap. For a closer look at these trees and their potential uses, here's Alicia Lundgren.
While there are many trees growing in St. George's parks, Shane Moore, the city's Parks and Community Services Director, said there are two that have some unique qualities.
We basically have two soapberry trees growing here in our Vernon-Worthen Park in St. George, Utah. They are the two biggest soapberry trees in the state of Utah. This is about the only place that I've ever seen in the city that they're growing. They're kind of a hard tree to source, so it's kind of unique and it's fun to come and see them. You can actually see the berries up on the trees still, and soap berries have been used for actually doing laundry with, and they're just a really neat tree, and it's something that's kind of unique about St. George.
Besides its berries, the tree can also be identified by its leaves, Moore said.
It's like basically got one leaf stamen with little leaflets on it, so that's one way you can tell. So each leaf has little leaflets.
Those hoping to get a peek of the trees can find them on the south end of the park.
Thanks, Alicia. Southern Utah University Police has welcomed a new K-9 officer, Thunder, a black Labrador trained to detect explosives and firearms. We'll go to Jeff Richards for more on Thunder's specialized training and how he'll enhance campus safety.
A black Labrador canine named Thunder is the newest addition to Southern Utah University's police force. SUU Officer Marshall Gunter talked about his new partner's role.
Hi guys, my name is Officer Gunter with the SUU Police Department. This is my K-9 partner, Thunder. I'm very excited to be here, very excited to be a part of the K-9 community and add a extra layer of protection to our students and as well as our community. Thunder's a year and a half old black lab. He's going to be trained on explosive detection as well as handguns. If you see us around, please come say hi. If we're not working, make sure you come get your pets in with them.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.